Maybe I was an ignorant American before, right? Looks like there's some things that I truly did not know. As an American, I have actually lived in Europe, right? It's the difference between visiting and actually living somewhere. I lived in Europe. And maybe I was one of the lucky ones where we had AC, or maybe I just didn't notice because it gets hot in Spain for sure. But somehow I never faced that level of heat when I was inside. But it's apparently a thing where it looks like air condition in units is not big over there like it is over here in America. Well, I'm currently in Thailand, but in America, right? So I seen this clip. I made a clip yesterday, and people were talking about, yeah, in Europe we don't have air conditioning. They left it in my comment section, and then I go on YouTube today. What's the first thing I see? This right here. So let's see. I guess this is a real phenomenon.
So apparently the Europeans are being humbled because they're now dealing with American heat and realizing why we got ACs in our house. My AC is running right now and it's about like 80 degrees. I don't know, I live in a studio apartment. During the winter it snowed a lot and it was really cold, but my apartment just aggressively holds on to heat. I remember everyone was bitching about their electric bills and how they had to have their heat on 24/7. I turned on my heat like twice the whole winter. And I was just laughing at these people. I'm like, fuck you, my house is at 70 degrees and I don't even have the heat on and there's like a blizzard out.
That's like a good, for me, I think my range is like, 65 to like 70, somewhere in that range. But yeah, when I was living in Las Vegas, I would rarely have to put the heat on. So it's good. I mean, summertime will eat up the AC as far as the cost and stuff like that. But when I was in the wintertime, I was smooth, right? So I just can't believe this. Is this really real? Like in Europe, maybe it's only certain parts of Europe. Because like I said, I was in Spain. And I swear, I feel like we had air conditioning. Because if you know Spain, Spain gets hot, especially in the summer.
Outside. The weird heat wave we had in May humbled me real quick. I had to have a friend over to help me set up the AC. And until then, I was fucking suffering. I was ass naked in my house. I had ice packs on me, all of that. On a Thursday.
Not look at me, mate. I'm fucking sweating. Absolutely fucking sweating. You think, oh, nice, a grey sky. Clouds are coming over. Nope, still fucking hot. Still fucking hot. I'm outside working. I'm just wiping my head all the fucking time. We've got thunderstorms over the next 5 days. Is it going to cool down? Will it? Fuck. It'll just be rainy and hot. Just rainy and fucking hot. Hot, hot, hot. That's what it is here in Georgia. From fucking, I don't know, March till fucking September, it's hot. It's hot. With the occasional day of rain. Yeah. Actually, fair bit of rain and lots of thunder. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's fucking hot, mate. Really fucking hot.
Okay, so maybe I guess I could safely assume that it's hotter over here or over in America, because remember I'm in Thailand, but I'm speaking from an American's point of view. It's hotter in America than it is in certain parts of Europe. Because I just find it hard to believe that, especially when it's summertime, it's humid, then when you're in the Mediterranean or when you're in the south part of Europe, that it's not super hot. I find that hard to believe. So when they say Europe doesn't have AC, are they referring to Northern Europe? Which would make more sense if they're talking about Sweden, Norway, maybe Germany, right? The colder places, that makes more sense. But if they're talking about just like regular Europe, or Southern Europe, I should say, not regular, then that seems just hard to believe for me. Where's she from? She from Europe?
I'm British, but I live in Florida. But I hate AC. But it's hot outside. So what do? I open the door because I'm British. My mind says let some natural air in. But I live in Florida. So what happens? Mosquitoes come in, suck my blood literally everywhere. I have mosquito bites everywhere. So moral of the story, don't open the door, turn on the AC. This will be the last time I do some British shit in Florida and open the door. From now on, AC only. Floridians, I'm sorry for ever questioning you guys. You are right. AC is the way.
Now that Europeans have come here for the World Cup, they're discovering exactly why we are so upset.
Oh, so this is recent, huh? They talk about the World Cup and everything, so this is fairly recent. Yeah.
Us with central AC. Because it's hot as crap here. It's just so hot. It makes you tired. You're dehydrated no matter how much you drink. It's just scorching hot. And guess what, guys? It gets even hotter. Just wait till July or August. Be thankful.
No. She's definitely being accurate when she says the heat makes you more tired. When I was living in Vegas, one of the biggest things was a sense of feeling drained. I'm like, why do I feel so drained? Like, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. I'm already kind of tired. Because if you're outside when that heat is going on, it is going to drain you. I experienced similar things here being in Southeast Asia. It could be Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. When it's at the true hottest moment, you could be drinking water all day. But I guarantee you are going to feel it. You're going to see a slight energy change from the moment you wake up. Let's say you wake up at 10 a.m., let a couple hours pass by, and you're going to see your energy levels are going to be completely different. Like, there's no exaggeration to this. She's being 100% accurate with this. Yeah, you got to be safe when it comes to this heat. You got to be safe. Like, I don't know how you do it in Europe. That's how I got to do some research, because I feel like it's just no way. There's no way.
Thankful you won't be here then, unless you're traveling over then. In that case, be thankful we have central AC.
Hey, that's what it's like sometimes,
My European friends, you need to listen to me very carefully. American people tried to warn us. They tried to say, the heat is different here. You're going to want air conditioning. You're going to want ice in your drinks. And what did you do? You laughed. You said they were being dramatic. You said, why does every building need to feel like a fridge?
Now, first thing about this dude, if we look at his facial expression, and then also, let me go back. Look at his name. Victor Comedy, right? So, right away, you may think he may be putting a little extras on it, Let's hear what he has to say, though. Let's see if he's being genuine or if we think he's putting extras on it. What y'all think in the comment section? Let me know.
And now, European football teams, our elite level athletes are having to stop training sessions in the US because it's too hot. And I'm looking back at my For You page thinking, American people did try to tell us. Like, they weren't bragging about having air conditioning. They were literally giving survival advice. And as a continent, we went, nah, what do you guys know? Turns out they know a lot about...
Somebody fact check that. Is that true that the teams actually had to stop?
Their own country. I mean, who'd have thought it?
Another amazing thing about America, right? There's just so many things. Like, literally, it's things that I would think, that's crazy. What? You don't have? But now I'm like, hang on, I don't have. Like right now, it's really warm. It's really close in my home. And all I can do in my kitchen is open the window for some air. Okay, yes, I've got my door to my kitchen, but I can open the window, right? Okay, amazing. But I want aircon. I mean, I was in a cabin in the Smoky Mountains, and that had aircon. That had air coming up from the floor.
Yeah. So I will say in different countries it is different. And I'm really trying to remember how my situation was when I was in Europe. But when I lived in South Korea, for those who don't know, I lived in South Korea for a little while, taught some English. They had it to where, how this gentleman was talking about the floor? They had it to where heat would be on the floor. So you walk around barefoot in your own unit, your apartment unit, right? And you can actually feel the heat touching your toes. It was like the best feeling ever. Like sometimes I would just turn the heat on just because, just for the sensation. I'm like, oh, this feels good, right? And I haven't seen any other country like that. Now, allegedly, Japan has heated toilets, which I think is pretty cool, and they can sing to you as well. Nice little feature. Might make you want to stay in the bathroom a little bit longer. But this whole thing about Europeans being shocked by American air conditioning is like blowing my mind, right? Because I didn't know this was a thing until I just happened to see the first video about this yesterday. And then people left me messages in the comment section. I'm like, is this really a thing? But then I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. I never spend an extended amount of time with a European person in America. Anytime I spend an extended amount of time with someone in Europe, it's either I met them in Europe or maybe I met them in Asia, passing through, traveling, whatever, we hanging out for a couple days, vibing. But if I meet them in America, it's usually a quick passing, hi and bye, right? Living in Las Vegas, it's an international city, you meet a lot of people from everywhere. But I never really had this type of conversation with them. So it's like, wow, this just bypassed me this whole time. And I didn't know about this whole little culture of the European versus American air conditioning versus non-air conditioning. So this is very interesting. But what do y'all think in the comment section? Let me know. I want to hear from the American side and the European side.